KP Heathen, Holly Ivan, welcome to you both. You're cooking, Holly? Well, that's good. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy eating. Went to the doctor today. Had a wellness checkup. First one I've had in more than a year, probably. Um, 240 pounds of me fully clothed. I'll say with the clothing, 239. I'm about 20 pounds more than I want to be. 220, I think, would be a good weight for me. And all of my weight, my excess weight, is by some double chin. It is what it is. I'm getting older. I'm 63 now. And quesadillas. Hey, Spanish rice. Sounds good. Sounds really good. So, 4 in the house, 6 in the house, 5 likes. Hello, Uncle Al. Thy Bullfrog 79. Everybody say hello to Bus Stop. I think he's lurking. We've been texting back and forth, and I think he's in the audience this evening. I think he's there lurking. Come on out and say hello, Bus Stop. Mom of 4 boys, hello. I put on about 17 pounds, gotta stop eating so much. I hear you. Hello, Rachel. Melinda Elliott. Retirement days, hello. Joseph Moore. Little Lone Prepper. Hello, Barbara. I'm going to work with my MacBook to see if I can get straightened out. You can do a lot more with the notebook computer than you can with the pad or cell phone, so I'm going to put some time in trying to get straightened out with it. I'm back using my main channel now. I let my backup channel be my main channel for a period of about a month. Now I'm back on my main channel. 100 subscribers away from my 2,000 subscriber giveaway drawing. I'm gonna see if I can get to 2,000 before the end of this. You know, it's funny how some people they can pick up 100 subscribers in a day, and I perhaps will pick up 100 subscribers in 2 or 3 months. It is what it is. I was speaking with one of my friends today whose channel's really blowing up, talking, and he has been in communications with somebody from YouTube. Apparently there are a few people that work there. He has given me some pointers about what to do, when to do it, how to do it, things to say, things not to say, things to put in my things to put in, things not to put in, the ins and outs of YouTube. I know there are a bunch of people who are not happy with the platform, and I'm one of them. I'm told it's fair, and then my mind keeps saying BS. But, you know, it's a hobby with me. You know, there are people they work their channel, and in the time that we've been on at the same amount of time that we've had our channels, their channel might have 5,000-6,000 subscribers, and my channel has a little less than 2. Maybe they're working harder than me. Maybe their content's a little bit better than mine. Maybe for whatever reason people reach out to them more. I don't know. You know, I don't begrudge anybody how they're doing or how they're not doing. I had a comment, I think it was today, somebody says they miss Bert. I think Bert's Beats is still on his channel, and his channel blew up. I used to have a bigger channel than him, and then for whatever reason he did something other. His channel blew up and he has over 20,000 subscribers now. Then I understand that he might have been in an accident or he got hurt or something happened, and then he was off for a period of time when he was recovering, and now he's back. I haven't been looking for him. I'm subscribed to him, and I know he's subscribed to me, but we're just not, you know, I haven't been searching for people. I haven't been reaching out and searching for people. The people I've been trying to give watch time to are the 15 or 20 people that are constantly coming into me and to my channel, trying to give them as much work. Just got through watching a 9-minute video that Uncle Al had made on the first. You know, I'm behind with everybody, and just got through watching, leaving comments on a video he made. And today was your kid's last day. Well, that's good. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. 8 in the house, and 9 in the house. 8 or 9 in the house, and 9 likes. Susanna Morrison, proud single mom. Hello. Welcome. Susanna's channel is up past 30,000 now. She's really moving. Beautiful lady with a beautiful daughter. She's over in the Philippines. I support her, she supports me, and I appreciate her coming in to my small channel. And I can remember, when her channel was 8,000. She had 7 or 8,000 when I first found her. She had 7 or 8,000, and I was probably somewhere around 1,000 subscribers at the time. And 11 watching, 10 likes. So I'm gonna try to be a little more active on my channel. I slept today. I went to the doctor. Just let me give you my daily schedule. I got up this morning about 6 o'clock. That's sort of late for me because I'm usually out the door around 6 o'clock in the morning. But I got up this morning around 6 o'clock. And I made my wife a taco. I did not eat because I was going to go to the doctor this morning for a wellness checkup. Had a cup of coffee, drank my coffee, took my medication, got showered, got cleaned up, put on these clean clothes, and I was over at the doctor's office at 7:30 this morning. The clinic where I was going opens up at 7:30. I was there at 7:30. Filled out a little bit of paperwork and had to wait. I was the eighth person there. It's number 8. And it was basically mainly people there for drug testing and for work-related stuff. I was there for about 2 hours. It was a wellness checkup. They took blood. Young lady got it right the first time. And I should get a call tomorrow, the next day, from the doctor to discuss my blood work. My blood pressure was a little bit up. She's talking about increasing my dose of medication. And I've been taking the same medication, same dose of medication probably for the last 10 years, And my weight was 240. I took my shoes off, pulled out my wallet, my keys, me with my clothes barefoot. I figured, I weigh right at 240 pounds. I'd like to weigh around 220. When I graduated from high school back 45 years ago or so, I weighed 180. And I'm 60 pounds heavier than when I graduated from high school. It is what it is, New channel, I'm going to have to... Hey, KP, drop your link on your new channel, please. Drop your link on your new channel. So I went to the doctor, went to the store, bought dog food. Wife said, "We need dog food." Went and bought some stuff. And came home, took a 3-hour nap. David's getting old. Well, I brought my wife a box lunch with a sandwich and some chips and some pita chips and some cookies and some, I said 4 or 5 things in it. You get them over at HEB for about $10. Anne Marie, hello, Anne Marie. Thank you for coming. Well, Anne Marie has 99 subscribers. She's not a content creator, but she is a supporter. And I am one of her friends. So I talk a lot about food, cooking, and I do a lot of that. I'm also concerned about preparedness. We're about 20 minutes into the live stream. Uncle Al said, start your topic about 20 minutes into the live stream. So I'm trying to stick to his version of the script for this evening. My friend Dave Yoda said, you need to go rogue. Tell him you're going to do a 55-minute live stream as a rant, a rant live stream. So I think maybe my next live stream, it'll just be, we'll talk about whatever, and I'll just complain about what we can just all complain about, whatever we want to complain with. Let's just keep the language clean. That might be for the next stream that I do. And so this evening, the topic is the bag. The buyout bag, or the carry bag, or the take-home bag, or the whatever bag. The bag! The bag! The bag! And this is one I'm prepping up for my son-in-law. My daughter has one just like it. My wife has one just like it. I have one similar to it. And I'm prepping up one for my son-in-law. My new son-in-law, yes. Well, both of my son-in-laws are new. One has been a son-in-law since October. The other one's been a son-in-law since December. This is for the one from December. Some gardening and cooking. That sounds good, KP. KP knows how to cook. He knows how to cook with a little, where are we? Oh, I had sent KP little emergency stove, and he's warmed up his food. He's done some little, his lunch. Need to heat up the lunch and use that to heat up the lunch. And you can use it to boil water and such. So, speaking about the bug out bag, there's a weight issue. Can you carry it for 5 miles? Okay, so something happens and your vehicle breaks down, or you need to take off on foot and you're going someplace and maybe you're 5 miles away, maybe you're 10 miles away. Can you carry it? Can you wear it? Do you have a bag that you know, with important stuff that you would take with you to get you where you're going? What happens if, okay, I'm stuck overnight? I've got to be out someplace overnight. I'm not in a home. I'm not in a trailer. I'm not in my car. And you're going to be out overnight. And what you have is in your bag, what you have on you. So most bug out bags, yeah, and pounds hurt hiking, Uncle Al. Most bags or packs you're carrying are going to be anywhere from 15 to 30 pounds. The military soldiers, their packs are like, I think 70. They're trained to carry 75 pounds. 75 pounds, and that would include ammunition and their weapon, their various but they're trained to carry about 75 pounds. And so your average person, and I'd have to weigh these bags, but your average person carrying a bag is going to be carrying or a backpack. They're going to be carrying probably 15 to 30 pounds, and that will include whatever they need to carry. So what are you carrying? Well, you need to be carrying useful stuff and not junk. I have to keep reducing the weight in my bag every year I get older. Yep. 76 to 100 pounds. Yeah. And then try carrying a 4-year-old. It's like carrying a 4-year-old, I can remember I used to carry my kids around. I can't do that anymore. I can't do that. I used to carry the wife around. I can't do that anymore. Just think about, I'm carrying, it's like all this extra weight I have is like carrying a bag on my belly. And then I got to carry a bag on my back. How much water are you carrying? Water has weight. Water has weight. If you're carrying, let's say you've got a couple of canteens. Say you're carrying a half-gallon canteen or whatever. Well, a gallon, if you're carrying 2 of those, let's say you're carrying a gallon of water. Well, that gallon of water is 8 pounds. 8 pounds right there to carry a gallon of water. And a gallon of water is what you're supposed to consume in a day for various purposes. You're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day. 8 glasses of water is 2 quarts or a half gallon. The rest is for hygiene. Wash your face, brush your teeth, wash out your mouth, clean your hands, hygienic stuff. A little bit for cooking. Want to rehydrate some food? Got to have water for it. Yeah, try it when it's very hot. I understand that, Uncle Al. Extremely hot. And then you're carrying, a lot of weight. There are different types of bags. There are backpacks, office bags, car bags. I carry to work my bag, and it's got a sling. I got a sling. Sometimes I use a sling. I usually just carry it. I got it shut and I carry it. It's my bag. And I can put water. I got either side I can put a couple of half liters of water, so I can carry a liter of water. And I normally carry a first aid kit in it. You know, I usually carry some little snacks in it. So I probably need to go through what you really need to carry in your bag. But part of what you need to carry in your bag, and I pulled it out of my bag. Next topic is maps. This is a map of Texas. A map. Yes, dashing for along the way. Sounds good. So that is a paper type map. We're not using MapQuest or Google Maps or anything on your smartphone. We're basically talking about a laminated paper map. Always good to have lamination because if it gets a little wet, it's not damaged. Too many people use their smartphones for directions. What if the grid goes down? The power goes down, the towers aren't powering, your smartphone is worthless. It's just a weight. You know. Also, a lot of people, they really can't read a map. They can't, it's like directions, north, south, east, and west, having a compass. Can't read a compass. They can't tell directions. They don't know where they're going. They get lost. You know. The other thing about a map is a map will have a scale on it that will give you like miles. So that you look at something, you look at it, and it will tell you, there's a legend, and it will tell you, like here, state map scale. So it goes by miles, and this is a Rand McNally map. 1 inch represents approximately 35 miles. 1 centimeter represents approximately 22 kilometers. Kilometers about 0.59, 150 or 59 100th of a mile. So 1 inch is 35 miles. Maps. Being able to estimate. I learned to read maps in the early 70s in school. I love maps. Yes. See Mexico last week. Cell towers went down. A lot of tourists were lost. I've tried to teach my wife how to read a map. She never could get it. Well, I could make comment, and I could say the same thing about my wife when it comes to certain things. But let's not get into that. Anyway, yes, terrain. There are symbols A terrain map, yes. Most of the time, what I'm talking about is I'm talking about road maps. Most people, you're not going to have a terrain map of your area. You're not going to have a terrain map of your area. You could, but likely you're not. And you want to have a good map in your car. You want to have a good map in your bag. I really need to do a video and probably a live stream on what you put in a carry bag, what you need in a carry bag. And then I probably need to talk about weight. You know, when we talk about weight. You know, and then let's talk about what we're carrying, and we're doing what we're doing, what we need to do. And then let's talk about a food bucket. A food bucket. Carrying a food bucket. Well, this bucket, it's got a list of what it's carrying. Noodles and beef. 2.5 servings for container. 280 calories per serving. Spicy Asian style noodles. 2.5 servings per container. 220 calories per serving. Breakfast skillet. 190 calories. Serving size about 1 cup. 2.5 servings per container. Apple cinnamon cereal. It's like oatmeal. 210 calories per serving. 1/2 of a cup. 2.5 servings per container. Strawberry granola crunch. 200 calories per serving, 1 cup, 2.5 servings per container. Chocolate Dairy Delight. That would be a drink. 6 servings per container. Serving size 3 tablespoons, 140 calories. Freeze-dried apples. 8 servings per container. 1/8 of a pouch, 20 calories. Cookie dough snacks. 240 calories per serving. 2 servings per container, 1 cup. Veggie chili soup. 190 calories per serving. 2.5 servings per container. 4 bean vegetable soup. 2.5 servings per container, 200 calories per serving. Mac and cheese. 2.5 servings per container, 250 calories per serving. Creamy pasta and chicken. 2.5 servings per container, 190 calories. ReadyWise outdoor meal kit. And made in the USA, eat in the pouch for meals. 3 full days, enough meals and snacks for 3 full days. 6 entrees, 3 breakfasts, 3 snacks, conveniently packed in this grab and go bucket. 3 pounds, 10.31 ounces. Right at 4 pounds. I think I paid about $80 for this one when I bought it. I'd have to check to see what it costs today. So that's a 3-day food bucket. And that's basically for one person. It's basically for one person. 3 days. My get home bag wet without water in my poo poo. Poo poo weighs 12.1 pounds. They say the average person can walk 3 miles an hour, but there's a lot of variables involved in that. I have a lot of hills, so I don't think I could walk more than 7 to 10 miles in a day. Yet mountainous areas are hard to travel. That would be true. That would be true. 9 in the house, 10 likes. So, hurricane season started on the 1st. Need to pay attention if you're along the Gulf Coast or on the East Coast. We still have tornadoes, depending on where you're at. Weather, it is what it is. It's starting to get hot. Further north you are, the less heat it probably has right now, but it's starting to get hot. Bus stop, if you're out there, say hello to the folks. Don't just lurk. And my friend Johnny, if you're out there, please say hello. Don't just lurk. Leave a like to support the channel. You're 26 miles in from the East Coast. Yeah, I'm about 20 miles in at an elevation of about 100 feet from the Gulf. Victoria, Texas is about 20 miles in. You go due east and you'll hit Port Lavaca. And it's on the Gulf Coast. I'm not in a floodplain. So hopefully we don't have any storms coming our way this summer. It'll be hurricane season till November. Hurricane season until November. This is a hurricane preparedness brochure, little flyer. Came with my electric bill, last electric bill. Hurricane season is June the 1st till November the 30th. And there are things that you can look at. Prepared emergency supply kit. It gives you HTTPS : www.ready.gov /build-a-kit. Learn how to build an emergency kit. You need to have a good radio. Sure, your cell phone probably receives emergency notices. I check the weather on my cell phone every day. Something that would be advisable to do. Sounds good, KP. Sounds good. Little known prepper is 900 feet in elevation only. Yeah. Pennsylvania is very hilly in every direction. I understand. Uncle Al's talking about his food. I sold my stroller a while ago. I think that was a bad idea if I need to walk anywhere. Yep. Yep. And don't forget, with your carry bag, you need to have some form of protection. Uncle Al likes his machete. Machete. 10-inch machete or whatever. I like my Lady Smith, which was my mother's. And sentimental value with a couple of speed loaders. Anyway. So we're 42 minutes into the live stream. And just so that you'll know, I'm probably not going to do a live stream tomorrow. I'm probably like to try to do one every other day during the week. And then the weekend, I'll probably hit you all with a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I probably won't be doing a live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's normally what you consider to be a church day. For a lot of folks, they go to church, middle of the week church. And I will keep y'all informed. I will do a community wall post. Every day I'll try to do a community wall post of what's going on. I take pictures, like I took a picture when I got stuck in the arm, and I might post that tomorrow. And I appreciate everybody's support. I will try to do a couple of shorts every day. I did a short before I came on this evening. I'll try to put up another short this evening before I go to bed. And, I support those who support me. I'm not as good a support as I used to be, but I try, and I'll try to shout out and link channels and try to give you all some views. I get notifications on most of the channels I'm real close with. I hope you do the same thing with me. So I leave likes and comments on a lot of shorts, a lot of shorts that people do, and I watch some videos, So that being said, my goal is to try to get my channel past 2,000. I'll do a 2,000 subscriber giveaway when I get there. If you want to be in the drawing that I will do for my goodie box, please leave a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released at the time that I hit the 2,000. I'll look at the last video and write down all the names, and then I'll backtrack 4 more and see who left me a comment in each one. If you did, your name will go into a hat. I'll pull it out. I'll video what I did, and then I'll do a video showing what I'm sending or what the goodie box includes. You want to look at how it goes, look at one of my prior videos. I did a 1,900 subscriber giveaway a little over a month ago, before I let my channel rest, and used my backup channel. And last I checked, my backup channel was like at 78 subscribers. I'd like to get that to 100. When I get to 100 on that one, I'll do the same thing for my backup channel. I'll do a 100 subscriber giveaway. So if you're not subscribed on my backup channel, please subscribe to the backup channel. Ticks, I hate ticks. They also carry diseases. Yuck. Hello, Dave. Yoda, my friend Yoda. Everybody, please pray for Yoda. He's got some health issues we were discussing earlier when I called him. He may be going back into the hospital. Dave's got a huge channel. Well, it's huge compared to me. I think he's around 13,000 now. He gives me lots of information about YouTube. He's talked to them, or he's talked to somebody that works for YouTube, and he's given me, good advice on YouTube. 40 6 minutes into the live stream. So I was advised to do a rant live stream for 55 minutes. Just, everybody just talks about what they want to, just keep the language clean. Just complain about all, just let out all the complaints and just have a good cleansing. With just, give it out. I think I'll wind up doing that. Uncle Al hates when I do those things. He'll probably go into hiding. But he's pretty good at he's pretty good at ranting. He was doing some ranting this evening. I was watching that video that he did. I watched, and I did a full view, and then I hit the timestamp to show I watched the whole damn thing. I made a few comments, as he was talking. He was talking about Generation Z and something other about, the bending over, and he was ranting. He was ranting. He doesn't like me to rant, but he was ranting. And I really enjoyed that. I left a few comments, about it. And, we're talking about just the lack of sense that a lot of the younger folks have, and talking about degrees and such. And somebody's like, I got a bachelor's degree, So, oh, great. It's great that you got a bachelor's degree. Those degrees are not cheap. They cost a lot. When you get to graduate school, you're going to pay double what you pay for undergraduate classes, most places. And I can tell you some stories. When I was in school, I never had any student loans. My mother paid for all that. I've got 2 graduate degrees. I never had a student loan. Everything was paid. Classes cost a lot less back then. I went to Texas A&M Corpus. Classes a lot less expensive back then. And I've got 4 degrees from Texas. I've got 2 bachelors. I've got a BA, I've got a BS, and I've got 2 MS degrees from Texas A&M Corpus. You'd never know it. I've burned out too many brain cells. I'm not the person I used to be. And stress and just all the stuff that I've went through in life, just, my mind isn't what it used to be. And I'm sorry, it is what it is. And, and I don't have Alzheimer's. And I don't have dementia. So don't be thinking that. I'm just getting old. Dave sent hello to everybody. John C. Holmes! Heading back to my domicile here. Well, John, I was talking to a bus stop today. He's talking about his woman problems. Or his woman hunt, I guess you'd say. He's looking for a woman that can cook. Take care, John. Thank you, John. 14 likes. 11 in the house. $50 minutes into my live stream, and so I probably will not do a live stream tomorrow. I'll probably do one on Thursday. I will communicate with my mentor, see if I can get permission to basically. It's been a while since I've got to do a good cleansing video. Let's just all have our rant, and let's just see about doing like a 50-minute and talk about whatever we want, and just complain about the young folks, and complain about the government, and just complain about the state of the world, and the debt, and all of the wall, and let's just get it out there and just complain about whatever we want to complain about the tariffs, and let's just clean it out and just complain about everything. I'll let y'all have an update on how my blood work turns out when I get it back, when I get notification of it. think I'll be taking a little bit more blood pressure medication than I was. It's talking about increasing my dosage. And it was up a little bit. You painted your van green. Yeah, this is me. This is me casual. I'm wearing dress slacks. Right now I've got slippers on. You can't see them. But I normally wear some, some casual shoes. They're dressy, but they're not particularly dressed, but they pass. And it's me. I appreciate all of y'all. And I will try to give those of you who create content, I will try to give you some support. And those of you who don't create content, I will continue to link you and shout you out and say I appreciate you. Life is short. You've got one life and then the judgment. How long we have depends on how our health is and our heredity and genetics and all that sort of stuff. Whether we have accidents or something happens to us. I hopefully have a little more time left. I'm getting older. My mind isn't what it used to be. I'm being truthful with you. I enjoy this is my hobby. Doing this is my hobby. That and a little reading. I love history. I have a degree in history. I have a bachelor's in history. I love to read history. I don't read near as much scripture as I should. And that's on me. But hopefully I'll be back probably Thursday for another live stream. And I will have a good topic that we can talk about. The topic for today, which was the bug out bag, talking about, carrying something 15 to 30 pounds and what you put in it, how much water are you carrying, or a gallon of water is 8 pounds. So that right there is 8 pounds. That might be included, might not be included in the weight of your bag. Whether you carry some sort of self-defense weapon, if you're carrying a rifle or a shotgun, or you're carrying a pistol, or you're carrying both, that's going to have some weight to it. Ammunition has weight to it. Talked a little bit about maps. Having a good paper map, something laminated in case it gets wet, of your state, your area. Carrying, having a food bucket, or breaking down a food bucket and having it in a good pouch. Maybe you've got like a sling pouch that you carry food in. You got a backpack, and then you got a sling pouch you're carrying food in. And how much is your food going to weigh? That bucket that I showed you weighed about 4 pounds, and that was a 3-day supply of food for one person. For one person. Anyway, every day I have shirts on, and my dog keeps picking my legs. Yuck. Yeah. Yep. Dogs are like that. They also want to smell your private. Renzo. Hello, Renzo. Welcome. My friend Renzo. Let me look at you real fast. Renzo has 3.32K subscribers, 306 videos, and she does do a nice live stream. Renzo, I will probably link you tomorrow when I do my community wall post. Those of you who are not friends with Renzo, please reach out to her. I'm sure she's looking for new friends. And she will be a good friend to those who are friends to her. So I have a list of people that came in tonight, and I will try to do something for y'all tomorrow. I'll try to give you some watch time, those of you who are creators. I appreciate everybody who comes in, and I try to give back. Um, I'll talk a little bit about decorum. Whenever you watch somebody's video, leave them a nice little comment. Leave them a like and a nice little comment, and that way they will know that you were one of the people that watched. And maybe they'll return and they'll watch you. If you make a new friend with somebody, hopefully they'll come back and they'll be friends with you. And that way everybody increases together. It's one of the things I was told about is watch out what words you use. The algorithm, they're looking at you. They're looking at certain things, and they will remove. Here's another complaint from the next video. Complaint. I drop a short, and I'm showing 1,000 views, and the next day I'm showing 585 views. Well, what happened to those 400 plus views? Well, they say that the YouTube is now monitoring and checking to see who's actually watching. They're looking to see, well, how many of these were views where they actually watched a good chunk of your video, or where they just passed through clips, just dunk, and they weren't on you for 2 seconds, and they're removing those as views. If they just pass through and just, they're removing those as actual views. So you might have gotten with those over 1,000, but where people actually watched enough to where it didn't alarm YouTube, it was actually 585 or whatever. So I wasn't happy about that. That was something I was not happy about. That's something I learned. Here's another thing. They don't like you to use the word SUB. They don't like you to use that word. They say YouTube is not about joining channels. They don't want you to do that. You use that word too many times, and then they basically want to start pulling your friends from you. Or somebody joins your channel, and then you go back the next day or the same day and you join their channel, and then they want to remove both of y'all from your friendship. I'm trying not to use that word. There's certain words I'm trying not to use because it's a big red flag to them. It's like they're policing. It's like taking all the joy out of life. It's their job's to take the joy out of being a content creator or whatever. It might be silly, but it is what it is. All right. So 14 likes. If you have not left me a like, please leave me a like to support the channel. I will appreciate it. A little over an hour into the live stream. So 15. Thank you. I think that was probably Renzo. She probably left me that one. 15 likes. All right. So again, I will probably not do one tomorrow, but I will probably be back on Thursday. I will post something tomorrow, and then I will post a notification on Thursday. I will try to post some more shorts. Need to do some videos. It's been a while since I've done a news, Coffee Talk News. I need to do a Coffee Talk News. And again, I'm probably going to get a good rant going. Whenever I get up in the morning, I thank God for the day. I take my medication. I say the Lord's Prayer, drink the coffee. I try to get ready for whatever I need to do. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. I'm old school. I have old school manners. I try to walk the way I preach, you know. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Life is good, but it is what it is. Things happen. You got to be prepared for things that happen. That's what this channel is about, is preparedness. Being prepared for life's, you know, surprises and situations. I was a scout for a couple of years, and the scout motto is be prepared. And everybody, please have a blessed day, and hopefully we'll join you. Or hopefully you'll join for another. Oh, hello, Idaho Garden Girl. But you missed a pretty good one, Idaho Garden Girl. Appreciate you, though. Thank you for coming in. Everybody, have a blessed day. Bye.